out now in the soup, we put on a new coat of glitter for the Dancing with the Stars finale.
I'm going to put my TV in a box.
File a malpractice suit against Grey's Anatomy.
Had my vagina removed.
Re-gift some crap for Heidi and Spencer's wedding.
I can't wait to get rid of Hitler.
And get in step with the Amazing Race. Plus, Miley rocks the AMAs, Charm School's most refined fight ever, and the kick-ass clip of the week.
You should see the spread in front of me right here.
Now, here's the host who watches it all for you, Joel McHale.
Welcome to the soup. There is a new best ballroom dancing celebrity. Congratulations, Brooke Burke. Wow. Wow. Isn't this exciting, Tom?
It's exciting, wasn't it?
Yeah! The key to Brooke's victory was this jiggly freestyle to a classic Grease song. Unfortunately, she was unable to avoid the curse of injury on Dancing with the Stars as she suffered a massive boob strain. At least she didn't get 2 black eyes. In weddings I wasn't invited to news, the Hills stars Spencer Pratt and Heidi Montag eloped on the beach in Cabo San Lucas, Mexico, although the marriage will be valid back home as the state of California recognizes publicity stunts. As long as they're not gay publicity stunts. I recognize your marriage, Sulu. He wasn't allowed anywhere near Spidey's secret wedding, but long ago, the couple did something even more impulsive and short-sighted. They came into our studio for an interview. Here, Heidi explains what keeps this relationship together using a word that isn't a word.
Spencer is like the funniest, most vivacious, amazing, like genius businessman.
She went on to say Spencer is a hopeless romantopus. In all honesty, the soup wishes you to the best in your marriage and its ensuing spinoff. Meanwhile, on the Hills, the cast is either beginning to exhibit actual human emotion or they're developing into extraordinarily gifted actors. Adrena accused Lauren of hooking up with Justin Bobby after hearing a rumor from Justin's friend Dino. Lauren cannot believe Adrena would accuse her of such a thing, and I can't believe I'm explaining this all to you, but as I continue to say it, I can't believe how compelling it is. Anyway, their friendship is in jeopardy. They arrange a meeting to talk things over at a quiet, well-thought-through, sound-wise location.
I asked you asked me several times, and I told you no, 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 no. I made this
Wow, they decided to meet at that bar that's next to that kennel that's behind the lighthouse that they're renovating. Why? In music news, Miley Cyrus performed an incredibly tweenifying ballad at the American Music Awards.
Don't you wish you could see me every second of the day? That way you would have no doubt. Baby, I would never straight up you since you picked me a fly on the wall. A creepy little, sneaky little fly on the wall. All my precious secrets, yeah, you know them all.
Here to sum up my feelings about that performance is Miley Cyrus.
What?
Yeah, were those mummies or what was that? I don't know. In Lindsay Lohan news...
It's Lindsay.
Lately, if you've been going around thinking, man, that Lindsay Lohan sure goes out a lot, but I bet she doesn't ever have a sip of alcohol, then Inside Edition and their surveillance tapes are out to prove you wrong.
Lindsay Lohan, she's supposed to be off booze, but look at this, a bottle of vodka under the table. Plus, is this the worst dog in America?
No, this is the worst dog in America. Matt, get out here.
Lou, hey Lou, what's up?
Okay, if you say so. I like it. See what I mean? Bad dog. Bad dog. In TV news, hey, remember our obsession with the insider's obsession with a woman whose obsession with bigger and bigger breast implants verges on the psychotic?
Is it true you have a full gallon of silicone inside your breasts?
Thank you, Edward R. Murrow. Well, this week we learned that the insider's obsession with the woman with the boob obsession verges on the psychotic.
This one you can see is real swollen. Not just a problem in the breast. As you can see, the swollen come down to my belly.
That's just centimeters away from her growing baby. It's a dramatic turnaround for Shayla, and we'll continue to bring you any updates as they develop. Lara, it really doesn't seem like this story is ever going to end.
You do realize you have the power to make this story end. Nobody else is covering it. I thought this kind of thing was going to stop after you got rid of O'Brien. So, the staff of Seattle Grace continues to behave as if they got their licenses at the bottom of a cereal box. First, the interns performed surgery on each other for the fun of it and almost killed someone. Then a woman came in with a stomach ache, and this is what they prescribed.
You basically killed all the healthy bacteria in your body, so now we have to introduce new healthy bacteria.
Okay.
By performing what's called a fecal transplant.
Poop? I need a poop transplant?
Well, we'd feed a small tube up your nose and down into your stomach.
Why don't they just feed her a Grey's Anatomy script? They told me to say that. I didn't want to say that. That was just a minor storyline. Here's the big Grey's Anatomy news. Dead guy Denny, who was in love with Izzy, seen her crying after she killed him. Came back. Fans think it was just stunt casting for one episode, but as you can see from this promo, it's actually part of a very necessary storyline.
They've had sex with McDreamy, McSteamy, residents, interns, their husbands, their friends' husbands, heart surgeons, female heart surgeons.
Sounds like my life.
This season, Grey's Anatomy will answer one question. Who is there left for these women to have sex with?
I'm a dead man who loves you.
That's right. Now that the doctors have had sex with everyone at Seattle Grace and the greater Seattle area, they'll have to start banging the dead.
I can hear your heart beating, which is odd because they took it out for the autopsy.
And they'll learn that even a dead man can disappoint a woman just like a live one.
Sorry I died.
And get nagged for it.
No, you don't get to apologize for dying.
All in this season of Grey's Anatomy. Because sometimes the right one is really the one who got away. Really, really away.
On a very dark soup, let's fall in love with some cold, dead jet stew.
So meaty.
Rosie O'Donnell and Barbara Walters are in a feud. Let's hear from both sides. I could have run longer. It's sad that waxing a man's chest has become a staple of television ratings. I usually ignore it on principle. But when the doctors got someone to wax a man's butt fuzz, well, I had to see how it ended.
I can't recommend this to men at home. I really can't.
Yes.
But it does work. Feel your husband's bottom. Does it feel...
All right, now take off the hair. Over on the Today Show, weekend host Amy Roebuck and Lester Holt stepped up to the big time and sat with Al for a weekday broadcast. But when Lester flubbed one of his lines, we find out why they're not in the same league as professionals like Willard Scott.
Help for the holidays, from dealing with the in-laws visit to that brother or sister who's always looking out.
To outdo you.
To do you. Out to.
Yes, really. Should be a fun holiday at your house. Amy?
What was it? To outdo you, right?
Outdo you, not do you.
See, you didn't have to repeat what he said.
Oh, yes, incest and
That's why I don't eat too much turkey. First one at my house to pass out. Well, yes. I have to finish that, do I? But if you want to see exceptional morning show transitioning between witty banter and information, you need to go local. That's right. It's time to head over to Good Day LA and find out what's silently killing Steve Edwards this week.
My skin is thicker than this.
I was watching Jay on his show Saturday. You know, he's got that show.
Glaze is on TV all the time.
Do you think he's the one who set it off?
No, he just said Kurt's a really nice, sensitive guy.
Jay.
So he gets very, you know, I'm the one who called him JB. I'm the one who compared him to JB. It'd be like you comparing me to Debbie Matenopoulos, Steve. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Did you get any text from David Spade? Because there's something in the gossip columns about him this morning.
What does it say?
Nicolette Sheridan.
Oh, yeah, that's
all the girls
old.
run
That's
to
old.
David Spade.
You know what?
Their
He always
boyfriends
gets the
break up with
babes.
them.
Spade hangs out with the hot girls.
He does
Okay.
really well.
That's a
Rain
great
on
shot
our way,
right
is
there.
that correct?
How you guys doing? Hang on, let me walk in.
Yeah.
Thanks, Steve, for finally putting a face on the phrase quiet desperation. We'll be right back.
The Soup would like to wish a happy 30th birthday to Katherine Heigl. If we just say you're 29 again, will you stop crying? Stay tuned for reality show clip time with male bonding on The Pickup Artist, girl fights on Charm School, and 2 spazzes on The Amazing Race. Plus, tales from home shopping, The Girls Next Door, and the kick-ass clip of the week.
Thank you. All right. Joking. Welcome back. Now it's time for my stories. Stupid. On The Bold and the Beautiful, in an attempt to lure Ridge, Brooke surprises him with putting sushi on her bare body. Because, you know, nothing screams sexy like room temperature California rolls.
Do you see anything you like on the menu?
I think there are a couple of things I might try. Un momento. Hello, Steffi.
Hey, Dad. I'm almost done at work. Was thinking about getting a bite to eat.
Oh, sweetie, I'm sorry. I've already ordered in. In fact, you should see the spread in front of me right here.
Hang on, I got another call. Hi, Mom. Yeah, you caught me about to grab a little to-go meal. Hold on, I got another call. Rick! All right. Remember that? It's reality show time. It's show time, Rick. Reality clip. Rick, on The Amazing Race, the contestants were challenged to march around a parade ground with the Russian army. Unfortunately, Dan couldn't quite hack it.
It wasn't a perfect performance on my part. My motor skills and coordination are definitely some of my poor attributes. Really? Yeah, I've kind of been doing a good. I've been getting it. Yeah. It was very musically and art-based, and I am not musically and art-based. I'm sports and TV-based.
Dan, the challenge was walking. You do realize they're tailoring these things so they're so easy even you could do them. Next week's challenge is sleeping on the flight. Try not to screw it up. Dan and Andrew keep trying new and inventive ways to lose, but somehow they just never do. Last week, they misplaced their shoes, so they had to buy new shoes at the airport, which cost them so much money, they ran out of cab fare, and then, well, it came full circle.
You can sell these for $100, and I'll give them to you. Yeah? No? $100, Italian. Here you go. $100 American.
On the bright side, Dan didn't really need the shoes anymore after the Russian mobster cut off his feet. Can we see some more of that marching? On Wife Swap, we met an adorable little girl who is either a victim of demonic possession or horrible parenting. You decide.
Well, I don't think my mom needs more help around the house. I think she'd like it, but, you know, she doesn't really need it.
How about this? You have not worn this.
I don't like it.
But it's hand.
I don't like it. It's stupid.
Like having 2 wives.
Be quiet.
Now, where are you going?
Somewhere where you aren't. Mom, we have some mess to clean up.
I'll clean it in a minute. I'm making Dad's coffee right now.
Hurry up.
I think we just met Paris Hilton's new BFF. You're awful. Magic's Biggest Secrets, finally revealed, is not a show for children. It's a resource for neighborhood watch and federal agents. This week, creepy voiceover guy crosses the line of perverted entendre and goes somewhere much more felonious.
This is the same trunk Houdini used on his voyages to perform in Europe. But I bet he never had a traveling companion like this one. She can go the distance. The magician asks her to step into the trunk. Remarkably, she does. I wish he'd tell us that secret.
I mean, look at that. He didn't even drug her. She didn't scream. He didn't even have to go to 3 different hardware stores in 3 different towns to buy duct tape, plastic, and lime. Oh, wait, where was I? Right. Magic. On Ghost Adventurers, the crew heads to a spooky, old, abandoned mental institution and encounters something far more dangerous than any poltergeist.
We can access these other buildings on these other 90 acres of land by these underground tunnels, which they say we should not go in because they are pitch black. Are you guys ready? Nick? Where are you?
Ready to go.
Okay.
Let's fix the camera.
Right now, we're going to put our masks on. Is your mask on?
No.
Are you okay?
Dude, bro, are you all right? That ghost totally poked you in the eye. What a dick. Wow, that's a show. It was Pandemonium on Rock of Love Girls Charm School. And if I didn't know any better, I would think these horrors were a little unstable. Before you see this clip, there are a couple things you need to know. 1, the girls are drunk. And 2, that's it.
You get out! So just please go into your room.
I just been waiting. I just
you said what you better get out of here. You are not welcome here. Get the out.
Heather, this is coming to you.
Heather, you politely to get the out of my room. Now.
Heather, this is coming to you.
Down. Oh, you just down. Oh, you just get on my face, dude. Why the you running? Get out of my room. Get out now. I'm asking you politely to get out of our room!
Charm achieved. Looks like it's time to break out the diplomas. On Cheaters, Ben's girlfriend was cheating on him with his best friend, Corey, who's a boxer. You can see where this confrontation is heading, right? In his defense, Corey swears he didn't sleep with Christy until he saw Ben tap out. On the pickup artist, the students became the master when their challenge was to show a buddy what they learned. Simeon, seen here, shaving his best friend's back, tried to teach Ryan how to kiss. Starting to figure out why you guys have some problems meeting women. We'll be right back.
Hold on, the soupiest stuff is up next, including the girls next door, tales from home shopping, and the kick-ass clip of the week.
I'm actually a MySpace troll.
Thank you for watching The Soup Presents. I know what you're thinking. These people make great TV programs. I bet they also make great holiday gifts like bottle openers. Well, we do. It even talks. We put more money into this than goes into our own show. You can go to our website at shop.eonline.com and see more modern marvels like t-shirts in a can and coffee mugs that hold coffee, tea, or urine. Our engineers never rest. That's the shop at eonline.com. Yeah, welcome back to the Soup. Is your Tova tingling? Then it's time for Tales from Home Shopping. Bing. On QVC, the lovely Tova Borgnine sells perfumes and lotions that entice and seduce the mind of gentlemen callers. Please turn away if you don't want to be ravished.
Tova Nights is actually Tova signature, uninhibited and totally with this unleashed, romantic, beautiful spring floral, but Tova's enraptured in the center. And that is one that 7 children have been conceived. It is truly where men get weak in the knees.
I don't know about you, but I'm feeling a little weak in the knees. I wonder how Tova's husband, Ernest Borgnine, reacts to her alluring fragrances.
I masturbate a lot.
Right. Well, then let's take some E. Season 2 of Snoop Dogg's Fatherhood premieres this Sunday to add to E's night of hip-hop. So make sure you check that out. On Hugh Hefner's Father Time Hood, Holly has invited the finalists in the search for the 55th anniversary Playmate to Los Angeles to meet Hef. So let's meet Holly's vanquishers.
Hey guys, welcome. You guys are so cute. Thank you. So nice to meet you. I'm Holly. Hi. When I first met the twins, they didn't really like introduce themselves. No hug, no handshake. They're just kind of like, hey, what's up?
Have you guys been to California before?
No. It's a lot more crowded.
The streets, everything. Right.
We're going to start sleeping with Hef, and you have to leave. Yeah, you have to take up with a magician. Shut up. Now a clip of the week. I only cut off one of his paws. On It's Me or the Dog, a family of troublesome Weimaraners were featured. Evil genius Weimaraners.
He's taking stuff out of the drawer. This is a dog that is taking every chance he can get. He can stretch up there and he can get that peanut butter out in a second. Wow. I better get back in there. I wanted to go back inside the house to take it away from him. Can I have that? And after I did that, he chilled out.
Sure, lady, you can have the peanut butter, but let me just run your credit card first, if you don't mind. Yeah, this whole thing reminds me of this Proust short story. What was it called again? Antoine? Anyway, what do you do? What are you doing later? I can lick myself. Anyway, come see me in Cupertino, California on December 5th at the Flint Center, December 27th at the Grand Sierra Casino in Reno, Nevada, and December 31st in Boston at the Wilbur Theater. If you want your soup early next week, log on to eonline.com and check out Condensed Soup. For your daily dose, go to the soup blog at eonline.com/thesoup. We will see you next week.